Playoff push baseball is back in the Big A. Welcome back, everybody, to the LA Angels franchise. Got 73 wins so far this year, looking for number 74. Of course, Mike Trout is a big piece on why that's been the case this season. 308 batting average, 2 home runs shy of hitting 40 bombs. Let's try to get him the 40th bomb here in this episode. How about we do that? All right, so Jake Eder is going to be taking them out here in a little spot start. He was acquired in the last video from the Chicago White Sox, along with Michael Kopech. So we'll probably see Kopech here in this ball game. But for now, Jake Eder takes them out here, and he's got 2 quick strikeouts there on Steven Kwan and Jose Ramirez. And then he's going to also get here in the top of the second inning another batter strikeout. He's got 3 strikeouts so far in the ball game. Make it 4 strikeouts. Josh Naylor's going to go down here in the top of the 4th. So Eder is not mostly known as a strikeout guy, but he's getting it done right now. A little fastball, blowing it right there by John Kenzie Noel. Big time power bat. Got to get him. He got him. So 2 down, top 4. Bo Naylor lifts a fly ball out there to left field, and Yelich has got that one. So Eder continuing to pitch very well here. It's Khalil Watson in the top of the 5th. He's going to get another strikeout. So what should have been a spot start has turned into a pretty standard start for a pitcher that's not known to go the distance like Jake Eder. Nolan Schanuel, deep drive out to left field off of the foul pole. That's a big fly, a solo shot, giving the Angels the lead. Parker Messick came into this game with over a 5 ERA. No idea how we've been limited to just 1 run at this point, but I'm a little disappointed, but I'm happy that we got a lead here. So Jose Ramirez gets plunked with 2 outs. Michael Kopech. I got to see a little bit more from Michael Kopech right here, okay? He's got to find a way to get out of this little jam. He does. The top of the 8th is over. We're going to stick with him here to the top of the 9th inning as he gets a strikeout. So things are looking good. I don't really trust Joel Payamps in this situation right here. So I want to test out Michael Kopech, see what he's got, see what he's going to bring to the table here. 1 down, 1-0 lead, but John Kenzie Noel goes Oppo Taco, solo shot, ties the game up. It's like no matter what we do to try to solve the 8th inning or later with our bullpen, somebody's always blowing the game. Whether it's Payamps, whether it's Jojo Romero, whether now it's Michael Kopech, Zach Thompson. It's just ridiculous. And to make matters worse, Bo Naylor comes up and hits a back-to-back shot. So 2 home runs given up by Kopech. That's crazy. We had 2 outs left to get. 2 more outs. And instead, we give up 2 runs. So we have possibly lost this ball game. We had the victory in our grasp, and we blew it. So Clase comes on, gets the first batter. That's Jerome Morris. Then he gets Orelvis Martinez here with a fly ball out there to right field. And we'll have to go to our bench and make a little change here as Zach Neto is going to try to go up against Emmanuel Clase. I don't really like that matchup, so we'll try Taylor Ward. He's got a little bit better numbers here against right-handers. Currently hitting .268 with 11 homers, but he offers at a slider. A little too juicy. It's off the plate, but man, does it look good coming in, especially when Clase is throwing 95 plus, 96 inside. You got to react quick on an inside fastball. Sliders are dangerous when they're off the plate like that. So Clase, player of the game, apparently. I would have given it as a timeshare there, really, with Bo Naylor and John Kenzie Noel there for the player of the game. But yeah, Clase gets the honors, and we'll go ahead and simulate here the next game of the series. We do get a victory. We'll beat Cleveland in Game 2. We'll lose Game 3, and then for Game 4, series is lost. So that was not very good. Don't like losing series, man, especially in a playoff push here. We're going to get all the way to September baseball, guys, by the way. That's kind of the goal of this episode here tonight. We'll get all the way to September baseball, and then the next time I see you, we're going to have a 1 last month push to try to clinch the division, or at least a wild card spot. And losing a series to the Cleveland Guardians doesn't really make me feel too great. And we're on the verge of losing here to the Cubs, which also wouldn't make me feel too great, losing back-to-back series here in the month of August. You never want to stumble into the playoffs. You want to get hot into the postseason, right? Well, we've got Reed Detmers on the mound. He's a 14-game winner at this point through 25 games started, and a pretty respectable ERA and WHIP. 3.74 and a 1.2 WHIP. I'm happy with that. A couple guys we got to watch out for here in this Cubs offense. Anthony Reagan, their first baseman, and Seiya Suzuki, sitting over 300. You got to watch out for a couple of those guys. Here's Anthony Reagan, 303, custom player, one of our patron players. Base hit. Fuentes with the dive, not going to be able to gun him out there at first base, so that will go down as a base hit here with 2 outs for the Cubs. Next batter up, Christopher Morel takes a pitch high and inside. Good call there, Blue. Got a strikeout thanks to Reed Detmers. And now we turn it over here to the bottom of the first inning. Freddie Peralta, better ERA and a better WHIP. However, we are going to come out swinging. We got to attack this guy. Swing early and often in the count. Shonwell rips a double to right center field. Next batter up is Mike Trout. He will take a walk. There you go. There you go. Get him into a little bit of trouble. That's what we want. Logan O'Hoppe. Striking him out. That's a tough one. We know that Freddie Peralta likes to go after high fastballs. That's kind of his strikeout pitch. High fastballs, low sliders. It's kind of his MO. Dois Garcia just missed it a little bit. Almost had a 3-run home run, actually. Let's jump here to the top of the third. Yelich will get the final out of the inning. So Detmers and Peralta going back and forth a little bit here. Top third, and Deshaun Knowles, deep drive to the foul pole, and it's foul, but it was, what? Seiya Suzuki makes the catch? I've never seen that. We got into the animation like it was going to go foul and not a home run, but Suzuki takes it away. That is unbelievable. It's such bad luck. Deshaun Knowles got absolutely robbed. Luckily, though, for us, we're going to try to make something good happen from that. Yelich gets plunked. Shonwell puts a charge into this one. That one's going to carry. That one is gone. No Cubs outfielder's going to take that one away from us. So, unfortunately for Deshaun Knowles, put a really good swing on it, and he's out. But Shonwell makes up for it. Picks his teammates up. 33rd home run for Nolan Shonwell. I absolutely love that. However, top of the fourth, Anthony Reagan. Another base hit. This guy, he's just tough. He's a hitter, man. He's a hitter. Dansby looking for a base hit, but Shonwell having the game of his life, apparently. Stealing it away. Chang not going to get that one as we jump here to the top of the fifth. Nobody down. Reed Detmers has pitched really good up until this point after 2 straight base hits. So Suzuki's on first. We got another runner on second. PCA does get a strikeout here. So he offered at the slider. Probably shouldn't have. It was way off the plate. But then we get James Triantos with a base hit down the left field line into the corner. Yelich gathers this one up, but 2 runs are going to score. And just like that, the Cubs have now tied the ball game up. And Detmers still trying to seek 2 more outs. That's all we need. But Jared Triolo, base hit here. Knowles firing, going home. Not in time. Another run's going to score. Triantos comes in. Cubs will take the lead here 3-2. Stolen base attempt for Triolo. He's in there. So it's just been like a disaster inning for our Angels. We got a little broken bat pop up, and yeah, it's probably the right move there by Cheng just to catch that thing. I can't think of any scenario where letting that drop would help. But trying to go after Anthony Reagan with a base open. He's already got 2 base hits. Don't really mess around with him too much. Just kind of intentionally walk him at that point. And now he's at first base. Mark Kotze says, I've seen enough there, Reed. You pitched good, pitched okay, but now it's starting to get out of hand here. So we're going to go with Ben Joyce, and he gives up a base hit to Christopher Morel. 1 run's in. 2 runs might be coming in. There's a throw from Fuentes. He's got Anthony Reagan. He's going to gun him down, but it is 4-2 Cubs, and we got a deep drive out there to right field, but Deshaun Knowles cannot get that one. It's a solo home run from Dansby Swanson. Number 13 on the season. It is 5-2 Cubs. Then a base hit here in the top of the 6th. It just doesn't stop. Cubs offense, man. They've been on fire in this series, and it continues. It's still 5-2. Base hit here. Should be 6-2 after this throw is going to come in. It's a strong throw by Trout, hitting the cutoff man, but just too far. It's just too far. Good hit there by Suzuki. Nice knock. Slider. Just hung up there a little too long. Triantos goes deep as well. It's a 2-run shot for the Cubs. It's just gotten just terrible. It's just gone from bad to worse for Ben Joyce. Ouch. Jojo Ramirez got to come in here, clean this thing up, but Triolo, base hits. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was a great effort by Fuentes. Reagan, base hit down the line. Or Elvis Martinez can't handle it. Yelich got to get this thing back in. They're going to round third, head for home. Here's the throw from Fuentes. Not in time. Triolo scores. 9-2 Cubs. Reagan comes through with another base hit. That's his 3rd of the game. RBI double. Let's jump to the bottom of the 6th. I would be remiss if I didn't show you guys a Trout home run. Number 41 of the season. We got another month and a half left to go. He could very well hit 50 this season. Still, bottom of the 6th inning. We've got traffic on the base pass. Or Elvis Martinez. Base hit. The Halos aren't dead yet. We're down by 5. Deshaun Knowles. Base hit up the middle. Scoring another run. Make it 9-5. There you go, guys. We're back in this thing. Let's go. But, as you can see, we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. We cannot scratch across any more runs there in that inning. That little mini threat does die. And Adolis Garcia is trying to make something happen here with 2 down. But he gets gunned out by Pete Crow Armstrong. You just can't, some guys you just can't test. He would be probably one of them. He's got a pretty good arm out there in center field. So we try our best to come back, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. The bullpen gave up way too many runs. Ben Joyce in particular just was not very good today, and thus is a loss. Now, if you guys can see, in August, we had quite a few series losses towards the end of the month of August. Now, where we were at some points tied with the Astros for the AL West lead, we're now 4 games back. And we're looking at a wild card berth instead. We got a couple teams that are right behind us. We could easily find ourselves out of the postseason if we get on a cold streak. So I'm at the point now where I really just don't want to mess around too much. Spencer Horwitz has had a really good time down there in AAA, seeing some progression. He's in a little bit of a cold funk at this point, but with Evan White on the injured list, might as well give him a call. He can play a little outfield there too, a little left field. Might give our guys a break a little bit. So, as we move forward, Mariners are half a game back in the wild card. So this is a huge spot for us. Next time I see you guys, we'll get some simulating done. We'll actually sim against the Dodgers. We won't play against the Dodgers, but there's going to be a lot of Mariners and Astros gameplay in the next video. So it will be a playoff push, month of September, game 162 possibly. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So we'll see if we can make the postseason by the hair on our chinny chin chin, okay? It might be tough. It might be tough, but I think we're ready for it. So guys, leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you in the next one here coming up later on Wednesday night. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.